Hi. Yesterday I let the homeless guy over here wash some clothes in our wash machine, and I got to thinking, and I really got to talking to him. He has some USB rechargeable stuff. He really doesn't have a way to charge it. Now I can't leave my trailer unlocked and or the door open, because if our landlord sees anybody else coming in this trailer but me or my girlfriend, we will probably get evicted. So I can't do that. So I did rig something up today to try to help him out. I've already shown him it, and know, he has USB rechargeable lights. I did give him one of my bulb lights, the one that I had in my door. So, you know, basically all he had was USB rechargeable little flashlights and stuff like that, and a little battery bank. I think he has one of those. He is down here. He did get himself a tent. He's sitting out there in the white shirt. So, yeah, I think it looks like he got a one-person tent. But how did I do this? Um, well, first of all, I need to make it clear. I can do some things to help somebody out. Yellow jacket, right there in the window. And if I can do something, excuse me, if I can do something to help somebody out, more the better. Now, it's a good thing, too. I actually thought about doing this sooner, but I just haven't done it. When I came out here earlier to work on what I worked on, which I will show you, my inverter was left on. And unfortunately, one of the lights was left on from the last time I was out here, and it's probably been a week, um, maybe a few days up to a week since my last trailer video. And my little inverter here was going just beeping like crazy. It drew this battery down to pretty much nothing. But you can see it is taking a charge. And it had 0 bars when I came out here. That's my fault. I did something stupid. It does happen. So, if you have a setup like this, make sure if you're not going to be using it, your power inverter is off. Um, I don't think it would have used so much power, except for it's still plugged into the camper out here, and this converter down here on the bottom draws power. And you got a spider in here too. Um, I did get a drain here for the shower. I just have to drill a hole through the floor and hook that up. But I was talking to him about, how he has lights. Um, Let me face the light. Hopefully this camera doesn't blip on me. How he has lights. He doesn't have anything, but he does have some stuff that's USB rechargeable. So what I did today, right here, I hooked up a 100-watt solar panel. Now this is my 15-amp solar charger controller. Now this is a 12-volt port. Now here's an adapter here that'll plug in the 12-volt port for USB charging. Here's a cable. I'm leaving all this out here. So he can come over and just plug it in and charge whatever he needs to. It's also connected to my battery on the inside. So now I'm getting this 100-watt panel and this 30-watt panel on the inside. But if somebody needs it, this is the 12-volt port, and that little adapter plugs in to turn it down to USB. If somebody needs it, it's here. And I hate this cheap electrical tape. I swear this stuff sucks. This stuff came from Walmart. It doesn't hold. But I did this today. I went ahead and took off everything that's not necessary. Now this does have a 30-amp fuse going from the solar to the battery. And of course the solar's coming in here into the solar plus negative, battery plus negative, and load plus negative. So, maybe that'll help him out some with, charging his lights or whatever he needs to charge. Um, I hope it does. I did have him come up earlier, and I showed him how to use everything. So he's more than welcome to come over here, plug in his battery bank or, his lights or whatever he needs to charge, and just plug them in and just leave it and then come back and get them when he needs to. As you can see, I used to have a light here with a solar panel right there, and it's no longer there. It was right back here. So yeah, I did give that to him so he can have an extra light. Once again, if you can do something for some homeless person or some small act of kindness, like I said, I did let him use our wash machine. I did this yesterday. I had stuff in the dryer. I still got to put it up. I just got lazy. My girlfriend got home and this was still in the dryer, and I'm like, you know what, I'll take care of it tomorrow. But I let him use the wash machine yesterday. It was filthy, dirty, disgusting, and it drained in the bathtub, and I had to clean the bathtub because there was dirt, sticks, you name it, leaves. One small act of kindness, though. I mean, he really needed his clothes washed, and everything he had was dirty. So one small act of kindness can actually help somebody. And I do have a video of when his clothes were in here and how dirty this water was. I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to the end of this video so you can see how dirty it was. Hopefully my phone has enough light to where it doesn't skip when I'm recording this, because it does do that a lot. But the smallest things, the smallest acts of kindness can make somebody's day. And all I can do is what I can do. I've already given him everything I can give him. I did have some extra underwear down here that my girlfriend bought me, and they were not correct. Let's just say they didn't fit so well. I tried on one pair, and I'm like, nope, ain't gonna happen. So there were like 3-4 pair of brand new underwear still in the pack, and I gave those to him, and a couple pair of socks, because he had like one pair of socks, and that was the pair I gave him. So I mean, he was basically barefoot, because I think the socks he was wearing had holes in them or something. But I gave him a pair of socks not that long ago, and I just forgot those were down there. Socks and some underwear. So, and I gave him some stuff that's freezer or non-refrigerable. You don't have to refrigerate it. So as far as some food, and that is just wiping us out. But all I know is if you can help somebody, go ahead and help them, and try to do what's right by people. Doesn't matter what race, creed, color, who they're sleeping with, who they're, whatever they want to be. It doesn't matter. Now, to me, if you have a dangly part, sorry, you're a dude, and you should not be in women's bathrooms. But with the way this world is going, they're going to get what they want, and then the child perverts are going to get what they want, because they can use the exact same arguments that other people have used to get what they wanted. That's the way the world's going. But right now, if you can help somebody, all it takes is one act of kindness. Do something for somebody. Try to help them out if possible. Not every person living on the streets is a bum. Some people just hit hard times. Not every person living on the streets is a drug addict. Some people just hit hard times. Especially now with the Democrats destroying this country, a lot of hard times are happening everywhere. So, alright, I'm fixing to go. I will merge the wash machine video on the back of this one because I can't see just uploading two separate videos. But like I said, this just shows I don't talk the talk, I walk the walk. I always have, I always will. And no matter how bad things get for me and my girlfriend, there's always people out there worse off than we are. And that's how we believe. And that's how you should think. No matter how bad things are getting for you, just remember, there's always someone out there worse off. And if you could try to help them in any little way, shape, or form, then every little bit of kindness goes around and it will go to somebody else. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go. Like I said, I'll merge that other video, the wash machine video, on the end of this one. That's it. I will see you on my next video. Bye. I let the homeless guy wash his clothes in our washer today, and the last load's in there now. You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished. I mean, it is really bad. Dirt, sticks, leaves, all over this dude's clothes. But, you know what? I can clean this. One small act of kindness can help somebody out. So, hey, if all it takes is letting somebody use your wash machine and you do a little bit of cleaning, that's all it takes. Try to help each other. Be good to each other. And don't listen to liberals and Democrats because they're idiots. But do what's right. Always try to do what's right. Even if it puts you out a little bit, you know? That's all I've got to say about that. This is his last load. 9 minutes left, and then I will run it through another cycle, a quick wash, to try to flush any dirt and stuff through the pipes and try to get extra dirt off his clothes. It's alright because I was washing today anyway, as you can see. Wow, it's really dirty. This is all dirt, sticks from dudes sleeping on the ground. So next time you aren't thankful for what you have, think that you could be, well, not like that because that's a turd. Think you could be sleeping under a bridge out there. And now this thing got kind of overloaded, so it's squeaking a little bit, starting to squeak. Sometimes you can hear it. It's fine. I mean, I still think it'll continue to work. But be thankful for what you have. Because you could be out there under a bridge. You could be out there with people stealing your shit. Or you could be something like that. And unfortunately I didn't have any rope or paracord or anything to give him to make a clothesline. He had some, so I did give him some clothes hangers, not hangers, but clothespins to hang his clothes up. One small act of kindness can help somebody out. Then do it. Don't just talk about it. Actually do something. Can you imagine having to live under a small bridge, worried about, where your next meal's coming from. He actually goes to the shelter that's over probably about 10, 12 blocks away so he can eat. But having nowhere to wash your clothes, because right now the creek and the river is very, very high and the current is very, very fast. So it is pretty dangerous to be using it to wash clothes or anything else. So, but imagine being without. And then hoping somebody would just do a small act of kindness for you. And put yourself in their shoes. And when he comes back, he's over there hanging his clothes now. But when he comes back, I've been going through all our stuff, or my stuff. I have some brand new underwear here. This is brand new, never wore. It still has the tape on it. A couple pair of socks. I'm gonna let him have those because I didn't see much for socks and underwear in his clothes. If you can do something for somebody, just go ahead and do it. I mean, don't put it off. Don't sit there and consider, should I do this? Should I not do this? If it was you in that situation, you would want somebody to help you. I know I would. And the thing is, even though we have the camper listed for sale, we're not getting any bites on it. So, if something happens, we can go in the camper. We have a roof over our head. Even if we have to go over to Rosebud. If you want to see how small that town is, go to Google Earth and type in Rosebud, Montana. And it will show you how small that town is. And we're literally, our back of our property is literally 5 feet from the river. So, at least we'd have somewhere to go and a roof over our heads. And with my solar and my generator, power stations, we would have some type of electricity. Think about how rough it must be. And right now it's probably 90 degrees outside. It is really hot. That's why midnight's in the shade instead of in the sun. Think about how your life would be if you're out in the open, in the heat, in the winter, in the cold. No water, no food, no way to cook. I did give this guy over there the last stove, which was the popcorn tin wood stove, and somebody stole it. It's like, what the hell? I mean, seriously, they didn't take much of anything else, I don't think, except for the stove. Now, I do have I did purchase a small purchase. Not that. These are not plastic, they are metal. I purchased some more brackets. These are about 1.25 inches tall. To make more wood stoves, but unfortunately I do not have any more cans or cookie tins or anything else. And empty paint cans with lids are really expensive. I know, I've already looked, but if I run across something that I can make a wood stove out of, I'll make them, and I will continue to help out homeless people with wood stoves. Is something I can do, and that's something I'll continue to do. Well, it's not too bad. that was actually a new sock when I started, and it's all black and shit. Um, I will run a clean wash load through it again after his clothes are out to flush out any dirt out of my drain, and I will replace that again. So, I mean, it got so much stuff in here, it literally blew through the bottom of the sock. It put a hole in the sock. I mean, that's sad. But, you know, what can you do? Anyway, once again, if you can help somebody out, help them out. That's all I can say. Unless they voted Democrat. Then they got what they wanted, they got what they voted for, and you let them be on their own. Alright, I'm fixing to go. I know I uploaded a video a little while ago, in fact, earlier, about my girlfriend's PC, but I may wait for another day to upload this video. But I wanted you to see, we don't just talk to talk, we walk the walk. When it comes to trying to help people, that's what we try to do to the best of our abilities. Even if it helps, you know, somebody else or hurts us, we still try. You know, hell, we're feeding Butthead 3 times a day. He's literally showing up at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, then usually sometime in the afternoon, then he shows up at night and he eats all midnight's food. But, you know, we're still feeding him. And we're going to have to buy more dry food. And good thing I ordered wet food. You know, we walk the walk. We don't just talk the talk. Alright, I'm fixing to go. He should be coming back pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and start this again after I clean this, fill the screen in here. I'm going to start it again. You can see literally leaves, sticks, dirt. So I'm going to run it through again, try to get anything extra out of it. Like I said, it doesn't matter. A little bit of work on me cleaning the bathtub is not a thing. I mean, you can see sticks and stuff floating around in the water. And it's not a big deal. But do what you can do. Try to help somebody when you can help. Alright, I'm fixing to go because he should be coming back over here in probably 10 or 15 minutes to get the rest of his clothes. And I will see you the next time I make a video. Bye.